Welcome everyone. My name is Dr. Jan Albers, and I have the privilege of working with you in your capstone course for your master's program. So I'm very excited to share this course with you, and I'm looking forward to working very individually with each one of you as you move forward in your practicum as well as completing your scholarly project. So let's go ahead and dive in. This is an overview of the course itself, and just know that the course has just very basic sections, so it's very different than some of the courses that you're accustomed to. It's divided into, of course, our orientation and our important resources. Then we will have course materials, and in this section you will find all the materials you need to do all of your assignments for this course. And then there will be assignment links, and that's where you will upload all of your assignments for the course and documents for the course here. So I just wanted to let you know this is very different. We are not doing modules, and you'll be pleased to hear that we're not doing discussion boards either. You're going to be working very closely with me rather than your other members of your course. So just kind of keep that in mind. This is a very different structure, and the focus is on you, your practicum, and your scholarly project. So as always with every course, we have our announcement section, and this is an overview of the course itself, and along with that I have my contact information here, and just know that I welcome any kind of questions, anything that I want you to reach out if anything seems unclear or if the communications aren't very concise and clear to you. Please let me know. I never want you to be there having questions, wondering what to do. I am here for you to be successful, so please always reach out if you have any questions, concerns, or things just don't seem quite right to you. And I will be asking that you contact me very regularly so I can keep track of your progress and make sure that I'm assisting you as I should throughout your practicum and project experience. So with that, let's go ahead and dive in. This is the orientation and important resources section. So you will notice that the syllabus is included in this section, and just know that there are two identical courses. Because of internal reasons, we had to number them differently. So Nursing 682 and Nursing 621 is the same exact course. The syllabi are exactly the same. The course number is just different. It depends on whether you're coming in on the old curriculum or in the new curriculum, whatever works best for you. And it was meant to make it very appropriate for that transition, so there's not extras for students coming in on the old curriculum to do. So that I just wanted to explain that up front. If you're in 621 and you're seeing 682 in this orientation video, just know that they're the same exact course. So with that being said, we're going to dive into the matrix for success, or the plan for success, and I'm just going to do an overview of this. And just know that in the course materials section you will find that there are the rubrics for each one of the assignments, as well as a video outlining the requirements for that particular assignment. So we're not going to dive into the nitty-gritty, so to speak, for each one of the assignments as we're going through the orientation video. I want you to pay attention to the overview of the course versus the getting tied up in the details, and the details are indeed included in the course for your success. So just know, as we're doing the practicum and the scholarly project, again, this is a very different course structure. It's very independent, and there are due dates for things. However, you do not need to wait for the due dates. If you are moving at a swifter pace because of your preceptor schedule or your schedule, that's perfectly fine. you can set up your schedule for your 90 practicum hours with your preceptor. It is not required that you have a certain number of hours every week, or with a certain period of time. You must complete all 90 hours to pass this course. I need to emphasize that up front. And also, I suggest that you schedule all of your hours at least a week before the due date for the hours, which is May the 1st. To allow for, in case the preceptor gets sick, in case you get sick, if there's other snafus with the practicum experience, we want to make sure that you have ample time to catch up if there are some challenges as we move forward with the practicum experiences. So just kind of keep that in mind. Try to schedule your hours up front so that you have plenty of leeway in case there are some challenges along the way. So of course there's things that need to be done before we even get started as far as having your preceptor, the contract, and making sure the Castle Branch is in order. The first order of business is the goals and objectives, and that's a combination form. You will be doing the goals and objectives. You will be working with your preceptor to define your specific customized goals and objectives for your practicum experience. So that's the first order of business. You will be working with your preceptor on these, and you will need to have your preceptor's approval. And I want you to think about what types of experiences will help you to build your career, to help you to build those skills that you want to really focus on. And it's not that you have to spend each and every hour for your practicum with your preceptor. You may want to spend some time, as long as it's okay with your preceptor, they're the coordinator of your practicum experience. You may want to spend time with someone in informatics. You may want to spend some time with someone who does finances. You may want to look at a viewpoint as far as interdisciplinary care. You may want to spend some time with the quality folks, or maybe a team approach. Maybe there are even meetings at a system level that you may want to be involved in. Again, focus on where you want to go with your career, what's your area of focus, and how can we build that with this practicum experience. We want this to be real and relevant to you and beneficial to you as you move forward. So with that being said, you are going to design your goals and objectives, and that will be going on your clinical log form. And then as you complete your hours, you will tick and tie your hours correlating with your goals and objectives. So if you have a particular goal, maybe that you're going to write a journal about organizational culture, that may be one of your objectives as you're looking at systems. So you would then indicate on your objective that you're going to write the journal. Then you may indicate that you spent some time with maybe leadership within the organization and interviewed someone about the culture of the organization as part of your practicum hours. Then you can tick and tie those practicum hours with your objective about writing the journal on the culture of the organization. So just remember that you want to be very deliberate about the hours that you do, that it correlates with your goals and objectives and the purpose of the course itself. So you're also going to be early on focusing on what your scholarly project will be. You're going to define your clinical problem, go into your topic, and dive into the evidence as far as the evidence-based practice related to that clinical issue or the topic of focus. And remember, this is something that your preceptor is going to help you to facilitate. So be sure that you talk with your preceptor and make sure this is a project that the organization wants, or that's the particular area where you're focusing wants and is really engaged with the project to make it work. And that's part of the project process, is building those commitment of the stakeholders as well. But there's more details about the scholarly project in the course material section. Again, if you have any questions, you let me know. We're also going to be doing an institutional board simulation, and this will help you again as you move forward to know how to apply for IRB. And then the logic model, again, the structure is different than a paper, so it's really going through those steps of the thought process of completing implementation of evidence-based practice into practice. Again, we're building your resume, we're building your skills to really propel as you move forward. And then there are 6 journal entries, and there are due dates for the journal entries. And again, for any of the assignments, you do not have to wait until the due date. If you're moving at a swifter pace and you have some of the materials done, you can most certainly submit those materials before the due dates, but not after the due dates. So there are due dates to keep the structure going and to keep you on task so that not everything waits until the very last minute. So with the journals, you will be writing 6 journals, and there are topics, and this correlates directly with what the concepts that you've learned in your master's program. Again, we are correlating what you learned in the master's program into practice. So that's what we're doing with this facet, and there are many resources for you to write your journals, and please do refer to the course materials section for additional information. And just know that if there is not a topic here that you're interested in, or there's something that you're interested in that's not listed here, you do have one option to have a topic of choice. And then at the very end, we are going to submit the completed goals and objectives document with the correlating log that documents your 90 hours. And you're also going to have your preceptor evaluate you, and you are going to evaluate your preceptor and the practicum site. The breakdown as far as the different assignments are listed here, and again, this correlates with what's on the syllabus as well as far as the evaluation method. So this is just a nice snapshot for you to know where the weights are as far as the different requirements. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the areas in the course. This is the course materials, and this is where you will find all the information that you actually need. These are the documents, and then you will find the course activities and tips for success. And you will notice that, just for example, there is a video overview of each and every assignment or activity within the course, so there is detailed information on how to complete these things. And as always, if you have any questions, you do let me know. But just know that these videos and resources are included for your success, and they're right here in the course under course materials. Okay, and then we have our assignment links. So there is an assignment link for each one of the different course activities. So we're going to start out with the forms for the practicum experience, and then all the assignment links are listed here, and they're in date order of all the journals that you need to upload and the practicum log and all those types of things. But all of those are included in the assignments section of the course. So again, this is very different. We're not having discussion boards. You and I are going to work together very closely, and the course structure, there are no modules. We have course materials, and then we have the assignments where you upload these, because it's all about that practicum. It's all about applying what you've learned, and this is going to be just an incredible experience for you. And just know that I work hand in hand with you, and if you have any questions, please do let me know. I'm very excited to support you and empower you for a successful capstone course. Take care now.